Karen's soul was already on her knees when the contract came out. "Hold her still," a man said. Two guards tightened their grip on her arms. She twisted once. "Let go," she said. One of them struck her across the face. "Stay down." Karen steadied herself instead of falling. "I said, let go." A man stepped forward, unrolling a document. "Payment confirmed," he said. "Transfer the Omega." Karen let out a short breath. "I'm not for sale," she said. "Not your decision," her handler replied. She turned her head toward him. "Say that again," she said. He didn't hesitate. "You don't decide your value here." Karen held his gaze. "Then you don't decide what happens next." Boots sounded at the entrance. The room shifted immediately. A group entered. Dark insignia, controlled movement, no hesitation. Their leader stopped in front of her. "This is the one?" he asked. "Healthy, unmarked," the handler said quickly. Karen looked up at him. "Try me," she said. A faint smile touched his mouth. "Good," he said. "She'll last longer." Chains clicked around her wrists. The handler stepped forward, taking a pouch of coin. "Transaction complete," he said. Karen didn't look away from him. "You'll regret this," she said. He didn't answer. The leader gestured once. "Move her." They pulled her to her feet. Karen planted her foot. "I walk," she said. One guard tightened his grip. "I said I walk," she repeated. A pause. The leader nodded once. "Let her." The grip loosened. Karen stepped forward on her own. At the door, she stopped and looked back at the man who sold her. "You didn't just sell me," she said. "You removed your protection." He frowned slightly. "You had none." Karen held his gaze. "That's where you're wrong." No one responded. She turned and walked out. No one followed. The doors shut behind her. And just like that, the sale was done. The gates shut behind her with a hard, final clang. Karen didn't slow. "So this is where you keep what you buy?" she said. A guard shoved her forward. "Walk." "I am," she replied. They moved through a narrow corridor. Doors lined both sides. Some shut quickly as she passed. "Look at them," she said. "All quiet, all obedient." "Keep talking," the guard muttered. "I plan to." They reached an open space. The leader stepped ahead of her. "Stop." Karen stopped, but only because she chose to. "How many rules?" she asked. "3," he said. "Obey. Don't run. Don't speak unless told." Karen tilted her head. "No." A guard stepped forward and drove his fist into her knee. She dropped, caught herself with one hand, then pushed back up. "Again," she said. The guard raised his hand. "Enough," the leader said sharply. "We didn't pay for broken." The guard stepped back. Karen straightened. "Then stop acting like you want me broken." The leader walked closer. "Name." "Karen." "You answer when I call. Earn it." A few guards laughed under their breath. The leader's expression didn't change. "Put her in the lower wing," he said. A woman blocked the corridor ahead. "Lower wing's full." "Then clear a space." "From who?" she asked. "From whoever doesn't listen." Silence. The woman stepped aside. Karen walked forward before they could push her. As she passed the cells, one door stayed open. A voice whispered from inside, "Don't fight them." Karen didn't stop. "Too late," she said. At the end of the corridor, a guard opened a door. Inside. Karen stepped in, then turned back. "You forgot a rule," she said. The guard frowned. "What?" She met his eyes. "Don't underestimate me." He shut the door in her face. The lock clicked. Karen leaned back against the wall, listening to the silence settle. Then she pushed off it and stepped forward anyway. The door unlocked before sunrise. "Up," a guard said. "Work detail." Karen stepped out without asking where. "Line up," another voice ordered. She didn't rush. She took her place last. They moved down the corridor. A man staggered ahead, blood running down his side. "Move him," a guard snapped. No one moved. Karen stepped out of line. "Lift him," she said. A hand grabbed her shoulder hard. I didn't tell you to. She drove her elbow back. The guard doubled over. Karen didn't look at him. Lift him, she repeated. 2 prisoners hesitated, then moved. They dragged the man to a bench. Cloth, Karen said. No one responded. She tore her sleeve and pressed it to the wound. Hold this, she told the man. He grabbed her wrist instead. Why? Because you're bleeding, she said. Footsteps approached. The leader stepped into the corridor. His gaze moved once. Downed guard, bleeding man, Karen standing over both. You broke Rule 3, he said. Karen didn't step back. You broke your pack. A pause. The corridor went quiet. He walked closer. Who told you to do that? No one, she said. That's the problem. Then fix it, she replied. He stopped in front of her. Move, he said. She didn't. Move, he repeated. Karen stepped aside, but slowly. His eyes dropped to her hand, the cloth pressed against the wound, and beneath it, faint lines, shifting, glowing. He reached for her wrist. Karen pulled back immediately. Don't. What is that? He asked. Nothing. He didn't believe her. Bring her, he said. 2 guards stepped forward. Karen didn't resist this time, but she didn't look away either. As they pulled her forward, the man on the bench tightened his grip on the cloth. He was still breathing. The guard she dropped hadn't moved, and the corridor wasn't quiet anymore. They took her deeper into the wing. Not a cell this time, a room, door shut, no lock, just 2 guards outside. Karen stood in the center. Interrogation or observation? She asked. The leader stepped in behind her. Assessment. Same thing, she said. He circled once. Hold out your hand. No. A pause. That wasn't optional, he said. Then make it happen, she replied. He stepped closer. You're not in control here. Then stop asking, she said. Silence stretched. He reached for her wrist. Karen moved first, pulled back, pivoted, drove her shoulder into his chest. He didn't fall, but he didn't ignore it either. Again, he said. She didn't hesitate. This time, he caught her arm mid-strike, held it, turned her wrist slightly. The faint lines lit, brighter, shifting, not stable. He stilled. So it's real, he said. Karen twisted free. I said, don't touch me. You're not normal, he replied. Neither are you, she said. A beat? He studied her again. Differently now. Not as property, as a problem. Where did you get it? He asked. I didn't. Then who gave it to you? No one here. That answer landed. He stepped back once. You don't belong in a labor wing. I don't belong here at all, she said. Yet you're here, he replied. For now. Another pause. Outside, the guards shifted. Inside, the air tightened. He made a decision. New rule, he said. You stay visible. That's not a rule, she replied. It is for you. Why? Because I don't like unknown variables, he said. Karen tilted her head. Then you're going to hate me. A flicker of something passed through his expression. Probably, he said. He moved toward the door. Work detail continues, he added, but under watch. Karen folded her arms. You think that controls anything? No, he said. He opened the door. I think it delays it. He stepped out. The guards stayed. Karen looked at her hand. The glow had faded, but not completely. Good, she said quietly. They didn't send her back to the cells. They kept her moving, 2 guards at her sides, always watching. Shift change, one said. Stay in line. Karen didn't bother asking where they were going anymore. She looked at the walls instead. You moved me, she said. No, the guard replied. We contained you. Same difference, she said. They stopped in a wider corridor. More guards, more movement, more attention. Stay here, one ordered. Karen didn't move. What now? She asked. Now we wait. For what? He didn't answer. A tremor ran through her hand, small, sharp. She looked down. The faint lines were back, stronger. What did you do? The guard asked. Nothing, she said. The glow pulsed, once, then again. The guard grabbed her wrist. Stop that. Karen pulled back immediately. I'm not doing it. The light spread slightly, up her arm, then stopped. A second guard stepped closer. Call him. Already on it, the first said. Karen flexed her fingers. This isn't new, she said. Then explain it, the guard snapped. It reacts, she said. To what? He asked. She looked up. Not what, she said. Who? A low vibration moved through the corridor, not loud, but felt. The guards stiffened. You feel that? One asked. Yeah, the other said. Karen didn't answer. The glow pulsed again, stronger. Make it stop, the guard said. Karen met his eyes. I'm not starting it. Footsteps approached fast. The leader returned. His gaze went straight to her arm. It's active, he said. No thanks to you, she replied. What triggers it? He asked. I told you, she said. Not what. Who? A pause. He studied her. Then, the ground shifted again. Slight, but unmistakable. The leader's expression changed. Gate, he said. A guard turned. What about it? The leader didn't look away from Karen. Something just arrived. Karen lowered her arm slowly. The glow steadied, then held. She exhaled once. Took him long enough. The leader's eyes snapped back to her. You knew? Karen tilted her head. I didn't say that. Outside, a horn sounded. Once. Everything stopped. The horn didn't sound again. It didn't need to. The entire pack was already moving. Courtyard, the leader ordered. Guards shifted instantly. Weapons up, positions taken. Karen walked with them. No one tried to stop her this time. You stay behind, one guard said. No, she replied. He hesitated. The leader didn't correct her. They reached the courtyard. The gates were still closed, but the air changed. Heavy, pressured, wrong. Open it, the leader said. A guard moved to the controls. The gate groaned open and stopped halfway. A figure stood beyond it, alone. No guards, no banner, no hesitation. Karen narrowed her eyes. That's it? She said. You were waiting for one man? No one answered. The man stepped forward. Each step landed like weight on the ground. State your business, the leader called. The man didn't slow. I'm here for her, he said. For who? The leader asked. The man stopped just inside the gate. His gaze moved once. Locked on Karen. Her, he said. Silence hit the courtyard. A guard lunged forward. The man didn't touch him. The guard hit the ground anyway, thrown back hard. Weapons lifted immediately. Stand down, the leader snapped. No one moved. Name your pack, the leader said. The man's eyes flicked toward him, brief, uninterested. I don't answer to packs, he said. Karen stepped forward slightly. Then answer me, she said. Who are you? He looked at her fully now, not assessing, not questioning, recognizing. You don't remember, he said. Then say it, she replied. A beat. Rhaegor Vale, he said. The name landed, hard. A guard muttered under his breath. Alpha King. The leader's jaw tightened. You cross my gate without sanction, he said. You pay for that. Rhaegor didn't look at him. He looked at Karen. Come here, he said. Karen didn't move. Make me. A flicker, sharp, controlled. Fine, he said. He turned to the leader. Release her. The answer came immediately. No, Rhaegor nodded once. Then we end this. No one moved first. That was the problem. Too many weapons, too much tension, not enough control. Karen stepped forward anyway. Stop, a guard snapped. She didn't. Rhaegor watched her cross the space between them. Up close, he didn't look surprised. You took your time, she said. I came when you called, he replied. I didn't call you. You did, he said, glancing briefly at her arm. The faint glow pulsed once. Karen caught it. That's not an explanation. It's the only one that matters right now, he said. Behind her, the leader's voice cut in. She doesn't leave. Chiron didn't turn. You're still talking? Rhaegor's gaze didn't shift from her. You're not hurt. I was handled, she said. His jaw heightened slightly. Not again. She narrowed her eyes. You keep talking like you know me. I do, he said. Then prove it. A pause. Left shoulder, he said. Scar. Not deep. You got it climbing a broken fence you shouldn't have touched. Chiron stilled. That's a guess, she said. It's not, he replied. Another pause. The leader stepped forward. Enough. She stays. Rhaegor finally looked at him. No, he said. Weapons lifted. The courtyard shifted instantly. You don't walk in here and take what's mine, the leader said. Rhaegor stepped forward once. You don't own her. We bought her. You delayed me, Rhaegor corrected. The leader's stance hardened. Last warning. Rhaegor didn't slow. You don't get one. A guard moved first. Bad decision. He hit the ground before he reached them, thrown back hard. Chaos snapped loose. Karen didn't step away. She stayed where she was, between both sides. Move, Rhaegor said to her. No, she replied. A blade flashed toward him. He caught it mid-strike, twisted, dropped the attacker without looking. Karen, he said, sharper now. Finish what you started, she said. His eyes locked on hers. A beat, then he turned, and the courtyard broke. It didn't look like a fight. It looked like everything else stopping. A guard rushed first. Rhaegor didn't step back. He shifted once, caught the strike, turned it, dropped the man. Another came from the side. He didn't turn. The man hit the ground anyway. Karen stayed where she was. Move, a guard shouted at her. She didn't. Steel flashed past her shoulder. Rhaegor caught the blade inches from her, snapped it, and drove the attacker back. Stay behind me, he said. No, she replied. A beat. He didn't argue again. 3 guards moved together. They didn't reach him. One dropped, then another. The third staggered back, weapon gone. The leader stepped in. Enough, he said. The courtyard stilled. Just enough. He looked at Rhaegor. You take her, you start a war. Rhaegor didn't answer. The leader lunged. This time, Rhaegor met him directly. Their impact hit hard, force against force. The leader drove forward. Rhaegor held, shifted, redirected, and forced him down to one knee. The ground cracked under the weight. Last chance, Rhaegor said. The leader laughed once. Take her. Rhaegor's grip tightened. You don't get to offer what was never yours, he said. He released him. The leader didn't rise. Silence spread across the courtyard. No one moved. Rhaegor turned. Karen. She stepped forward. No hesitation. Why me? She asked. Because I already lost you once, he said. Not an answer. It is tonight. He held out his hand. Karen looked at it, then at the courtyard, at the guards who weren't moving, at the gate, open. She stepped closer. Then don't lose me again, she said. She placed her hand in his. His grip closed. Never again, he said. No one followed them out. That was the first thing Karen noticed. The gates stayed open behind them, but silent. No pursuit, she asked. Rhaegor didn't slow. They know better. That didn't look like fear, she said. It wasn't, he replied. It was understanding. She glanced back once. Of what? That they already lost, he said. They crossed the outer boundary. The pressure in the air eased. Karen pulled her hand free. Rhaegor didn't stop her. Start talking, she said. He looked at her. About what? You, she said. Me. That, she lifted her arm slightly, where the faint glow had begun to fade. And don't say fate. I wasn't going to, he replied. Good. A pause. I've seen you before, he said. Karen folded her arms. When? Not here. That's not helpful. It's accurate. She shook her head slightly. So what? This is some repeated mistake? Yes, he said. That answer landed. Karen studied him. And this time? This time I didn't wait, he said. You didn't wait, she repeated. You arrived after I was sold. I arrived before you were broken, he corrected. A beat. She exhaled slowly. That's a low standard. It's the one I can guarantee, he said. Karen looked ahead. So what now? You walk, he said. That's not a plan. It's the start of one. She tilted her head. And where does it end? It doesn't, he replied. Not the way it did before. Another pause. Karen looked back one last time. No movement, no pursuit, no chains. Then she faced forward again. You didn't save me, she said. I know. You didn't claim me either. I know. She held his gaze. Good. A beat. I'm not following you, she said. I'm not asking you to, he replied. Silence settled between them. Then she stepped forward, and he matched her pace, side by side. No chains, no contract, just movement. Chosen.